Rebirth is a theme that has always inspired and motivated people. After all, it talks about the possibility of change and renewal in our lives. Many times, when we face challenges and obstacles, we tend to feel trapped in a bad situation, with no way out and without hope. But rebirth reminds us that we can always choose the path of change and growth. The process of rebirth can be difficult and painful, but it is fundamental to our evolution as human beings. Often, we need to go through moments of crisis, loss, or pain to rebuild ourselves and find new meaning in our lives. It's like a kind of symbolic death, in which we leave behind what no longer serves us and make room for something new. And it is in this moment of rebirth that the opportunity to reinvent ourselves arises. We can choose new paths, new goals, and new ways of relating to the world around us. It's like we have a second chance to build a more meaningful and fulfilling life. However, it is important to remember that rebirth is not an automatic or guaranteed process. It takes courage, determination, and commitment to really change. You have to leave behind old patterns of behavior, limiting beliefs, and fears that prevent us from growing. But the reward is immense. When we embrace the process of rebirthing, we open ourselves up to a world of possibilities and discoveries. We become more resilient, stronger, and better able to face the challenges that life presents us with. And most of all, we become more aware of who we are and what we want to do with our lives. So if you are facing a difficult time in your life, remember that rebirth is possible. Look inside yourself and ask yourself what really matters to you. Identify patterns that are no longer working and create an action plan to change. Have the courage to let go of the past and make room for a brighter, more fulfilling future. Rebirth is a choice only you can make, but the benefits will last a lifetime. Also, it is important to understand that the process of rebirth does not happen overnight. It can be long and difficult, but it's a path worth taking. It takes patience and persistence to overcome the challenges that will arise along the way. And don't forget that it's normal to have relapses or moments of weakness. The important thing is not to give up and keep going. Rebirth also teaches us to be more flexible and adaptable. In a world in constant change, it is essential to know how to adapt to new circumstances and challenges that arise. The rebirth process helps us develop this ability, making us more prepared to face the uncertainties of the future. And finally, rebirth leads us to discover new possibilities and paths that previously seemed impossible. He shows us that life is full of opportunities and that it is always possible to start over. Renaissance invites us to step out of our comfort zone and explore new horizons. And it is precisely in this quest for new experiences and learning that we find the true essence of life. In short, rebirth is a transformation process that allows us to grow, evolve, and find new meaning in our lives. It is a choice that only depends on ourselves, and that can be the key to our happiness and personal fulfillment. So if you're looking for significant changes in your life, don't be afraid to reinvent yourself. Open yourself to the rebirth process and discover the full potential in you.